$500 beater. I drove 500 miles to try and document the last known 500 minutes of Summer Wells. Where am I? How you guys doing tonight? Am I screwing all you guys up yet? I gotta be. I don't mean to. I'm all over the place. Potato, I'm sorry. I know it's late there. I fell asleep. I knew I was gonna, and then I had to upload some of my footage. I've got like I can't even tell you how many videos I took. I uploaded 5 of them for tonight, and if somebody wants to also come on panel, whoops, I did get my computer running. I did bootleg the room's TV, so I can share screen and see what I'm doing. Don't tell anybody. So because y'all's help earlier with your donations, yeah, I'm in a room. I got it. I only got it for 2 days though, so I don't know what I'm gonna do Monday, but we'll figure that out. Hi Carrie. Hi Audra. Tater and Maggie. We got Nadine here. Tracy. Audra. Xena the Great. How's it going? I appreciate all you guys coming. So I do have 5 different videos of footage I took. The first one, you remember when the first live I came on and we drove and I lost service, remember? And I turned around and I sat and talked with you guys. I videoed from exactly that same spot. So from my first live to this first video is exact same spot. So I can be on here and talk to you guys while it's playing like we never had a loss in service. Hi, Joan Johnson. Scottish Mike. I have your thing, by the way. I forgot about picking up the print, so I got the photograph, and I'm gonna find the staples down here to send it to you. Don't come find me and beat me up. Don't be mad at me. I'm doing my best here. I'm trying. Hey, Sarami. Hey, Nadie. So this is about summer, you guys. This is about seeing if we can see anything different. I didn't have a lot of time today to like dig deep into one spot. We're going to be doing that tomorrow together. There's a few spots that we can go. And I got to tell you though, Ben Hill Road is scary, you guys. Like it is. Before this, it had to be like crazy weird. Like Last House on the Left for real. But now there's signs everywhere. They got it cabled so you can't drive back in the whole road. The road goes back 2 miles, and they've got a cable across after a mile. And that's why everybody says that's where it ends. Well, it doesn't end. So I'm going to find out tomorrow if it's public property. If it's public, then I can't drive back there because I can't obviously do damage to a cable or a lock, but I can step over it and hike. So if it's public, if I go, not tomorrow, Monday, unless the police will tell me tomorrow. But yeah, if it's public property, I'm going in, cable or no cable. So let me show you guys what I got. I'm going to try to do this. I haven't done this before. with let's see. I rather just that says share a video file. Hold on, I'm learning, you guys, and I'm doing this on the fly. None of this is prepared. I don't have a really cool intro. But let's see if we do this, and if we do this, and if we do this. Got it. Okay, can you guys see that? I'm trying. I don't do this, so I'm not sure how everything works. But hi, Lisa Irwin. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so we have this on the screen. So we're gonna click this. Okay, take two. Taking off from the spot where my live ended. Can you hear that? That's me in the video. Now, my first live when I lost service, this is where I lost service at. And tell me if the video is too loud. It doesn't matter if it's too soft because it's just me. So this is going east on 347 when you lose phone service. I was with you guys earlier today until we lost service. Very narrow, you guys. Very big drop off. Am I a lot louder than the video, you guys? Can you hear the video? Everybody yell if you can hear the video. Unless the steering wheel falls off, the wheels fall off. You can't. The video's low. Okay. Yeah, it's okay if it's barely, because it's just me. It's just the windshield wipers mostly. I don't think you guys want to hear loud windshield wipers. It cleared up. It's not raining anymore, so tomorrow should be really super cool. Big creek on the right. See it? That's Big Creek on the right. No guardrails. No guardrails. Zero, none. You can see it up. It's a foot. From the edge of the road, it's a foot, and it goes straight down into that water. Right at the right edge of that road right there, it was only a foot off the white line, and it dropped straight down. So if you just like are texting and like swerve a little bit, you're in it. I had a truck behind me earlier when I was live, and I had to drive for miles and miles until I want to let it pass. And there was nowhere to pull off. I actually had to. Yeah, you guys that were with me earlier. You remember that red truck that was behind me? I had to like drive for like 2 or 3 miles to find a road so I could pull off. There's nowhere to pull off. Right there, if you pull off, you're in the drink or into the trees. Yes, that beat up Cherokee is a trooper. I will tell you what, I have an idea for that truck while I'm here. Now this is still heading east on 347 toward Ben Hill. This is going past where we were in our live. This is where there's no phone service. Hey, Cotton Candy Boobs. We're tearing up Beach Creek this weekend. Scotty ain't playing. Them mountains, you guys, are way bigger and way closer than what you think. Like it's weird how the video doesn't show it like it is when you're actually here. It's snowing. You see it? Hailing. Snow hail. I don't even know what you call it here. The mountain is so tall. Look at the picture. You can't even see the sky. That's all mountain you're looking at. This view right here is what I actually see. That's how tall it was. How much more entertaining? Well, I'm trying to show you guys like the actual here, and like I'm here. So if you guys say, "Hey," if I'm live, say, "Hey, turn around and back up and go over here," I can. Yes, I did. Yennefer actually met me and bought me some dinner, which I highly appreciate. And I followed her to where this room is so that I wouldn't get lost. I'm right near, I'm staying by the swimming hole. It's kind of nearby there. Yeah, you guys are awesome. This is all of us as a group effort. That's how it should be. This is a long winding road, you guys. You can't go but 40 or 45. If you do hit 60 in a few spots, you got to slow right down, like right here, this straightaway. But a lot of times you're climbing uphill. So, well, at least this truck doesn't get going very fast, but we're at 6:30 timestamp. The timestamps are going to be important here in the next couple videos because I'm taking you guys all the way in. This is on the way. And I didn't spend time. One, because I was tired. Two, because I was hungry. Three, because I had a headache. And four, because of the weather and the time of day. So this is all right near me, and I'm going to be here for a quick minute. So if you guys see anything in here where you want me to go back, let me know. And we don't just have to rewind the video. I can actually go to the spot. We drive on the right side in the U.S. Yeah, but how do we know it's the right side though? Right? It might. We might be the wrong, right? It might be the wrong side, not the right side. I've driven right-hand drive cars before, but only on U.S. roads. This road has been washed out, and if you look, you can see where they've patched all the way across it. Now that mountain spine you're seeing on the right that we're following, we're in the valley. That's what's behind the Wells property on Ben Hill. So if you go to the end of Ben Hill where they got it blocked and you drive back up in Ben Hill another almost a mile, you're up in it. We're probably going to do that, Potato. We're probably going to see how fast you can do it. or I can do it anyways. I'm going to show you on Castle Loop. I ran that road a whole minute faster than him, and it's only 2.3 miles, and I wasn't flying. I don't know if I can do the math. I got screenshots of my calculator on my phone that I didn't put in here, but I could probably read it to you. It's math, right? I'll explain it when we get there. Don drove dangerously? Not really. Not really. You guys are going to be amazed at how quick I make it from Ben Hill all the way around to Castle Loop. Google Maps says 25 minutes. Watch how fast I do it. And I'm not driving like a maniac. Right, Leotech, and he knows the roads too. I don't. I mean, I know the roads from studying maps and Google Earth for how many months? But I haven't never driven these roads. This is the first time for me. Yeah, it is sleeting. I'm running about, it depends on, like, if it's a straightaway, I can get up to about 55, 60 sometimes if I'm not pulling a hill. But most of the time, it's like you got to slow down to like 15, and most of the time you're running about 40, 45. He would have crashed, Audra. These roads are dangerous. Like here, there's a guardrail, but there's a lot of spots there isn't. And if you just slip up one little tiny mistake, and it's over with. There's spots where you can roll down the hill. There's spots where you end up in the creek. Now, I can't tell you how many miles. I should in the future when I'm doing this, when there's no service, I'm gonna be reading how many miles away we are, so you guys get a sense of miles. But when this video started, we were 12 miles away. So from the time this video started until the time we get to Ben Hill is 12 miles. If you guys want to help fuel the quest, Kim dropped my link. I'm going to say it over and over and over again. This isn't for clicks and views. I'm not monetized. I could care less. I don't need any super chats. I don't need any super stickers for this. This is about summer. And I want you guys to spread this. I want you to look, especially in the concerning areas, hyper analyze my footage while I'm here and we're doing everything we're going to be doing. If there's somewhere I missed, somewhere I don't know about, I just learned about another stop today. Yennefer actually told me that they said that Canada stopped on the marathon too to get gas on the way home that day, which I hadn't heard before. Now I don't know what the source is. I was too tired to remember what she said, but I think Candace actually said it. I'm going into the stores, Kim. I'm buying exactly what they bought. We're going on a ride. It's tomorrow or Monday, one of the two. I think Monday will do it. We're gonna do the day and the stops, and we're gonna do it in real time. Yeah, go ahead, Shay. That's fine. Just give me a little credit. Throw me a bone. Still on 347, headed east toward Ben Hill. There's a little deli, Beach Creek Deli we just passed, and it looks closed. It looks like it's abandoned. Yep, I saw Sonic today. I saw the Walgreens today. Yeah, we're gonna buy slushies at Sonic. We gotta be getting close now. There's about 7 minutes left in this video. The picture's probably horrible, you guys, because the rain and the truck vibrates. It's bad. I got a tire that goes what that 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 that, and the faster you go, the faster it goes. It goes da 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 da. It's bad. Tomorrow's the footage should turn out really good if it's not raining. I think my phone's good enough. This is just my phone, you guys, and it's broke too. I wanted to put it underwater when I go to the swimming hole because it could go under a meter, I guess. But mine's broke, so it'll ruin it. So I can't. Uh, Delta 8 Skittles. Yeah, we can ask. Tomorrow, I kind of want to go over the different places before we actually go out and do it, and try to come up with kind of the half-assed, most logical way it did happen. Um, because everybody has a different version, right? That's what I'm going to do, Kim. We're going to do it in real time and see how much extra time there is from each time that we know, right? You see how high that hill gets on the right, like right next to the road. It's pretty wild, this road. There's the shed right there. There's their building on the bottom of, there's their shed on Beach Creek right there, you guys. Now, there is an interesting find that I found across the street from that, but I didn't get out today and look. We'll get out on foot. Probably tomorrow. Now, that's a big ravine right there on their property, and that's the creek right there. This is treacherous, you guys. Like, I'm serious. You can't. There's a lot of spots that I couldn't climb down or up. It's that steep. This is Ben Hill Road right here coming up on your right. Ben Hill. Now, if you look at how close that house is to the road, they're going to see everybody pulling in and out. This grass on the right here is the only spot to park off the road on the whole road. This road is about 8 feet wide at best. It's like as wide as the Cherokee, and that's it. There goes our house right up on the top of that hill right there. See it? And the foliage isn't all grown in, but look how thick it is. It's probably 50 feet up from where I am. Their house is about 50 feet higher than where I am. Maybe 60. I'm repeating what I'm saying in the video, you guys, in case you can't hear it. I'll figure out how to turn up the other ones. It has a drive-through, but not a mouse. So this is a really look at how it's like a walking path, a nature trail. You know the paved nature paths. That's how wide this is, like for a golf cart. There goes the sign they put up on the hill right there. You see it? There's the dog trail right there, about 10 feet to the right of that tree with the signs on it. You'll see that indent in the leaves. That's the dog trail. I'm getting out. Yep, that's the dog trail. That right there is the dog trail. And I'm telling you what, anything steeper than that, you can't climb. I'd have a real hard time climbing up that. Now, if you look, everything's like dead and down. But in the summer, in June, you would get cut up and stuff walking through this stuff. There's pickers and thorns and. All right, let's continue.
Premises protected by 24-hour video surveillance.
It says here they got
Talk about
24-hour video
there's the creek
surveillance.
right here too, you guys.
There goes the creek.
So there's all kind of toys. There's a pink and purple thing with wheels. There's buckets. I see
There's
toys
a
all
pink
over,
and
guys.
purple,
The
like
dog trail, you can
that's the
barely
dog
even
trail
walk
right
up that.
there.
That's not something you would really walk up and down. It's too steep. Over here, where the toys are over the edge of the hill, there's no way to traverse that.
There's where the toys are over the hill
You
right
can't
there.
walk
There's
up
no
and
way to
down that.
traverse that from the top to the bottom where they threw them toys over. You cannot walk up or
All
down
around the
that. It's
creek.
too steep.
It's almost like somebody got mad and was throwing stuff over the
And what's
side.
weird is there's so much stuff. I don't know if you can hear the video, but it looks like somebody got mad and started whipping toys over the hill. That's what it looks like. They're just discarded. I'm walking.
Oh, you guys can see that stuff
There's the creek.
in the creek. I'm zoomed in all the way, so
I said I was zoomed in all the way, but then I figured out how to zoom in further
there's the loft.
after this. There goes the school bus up there at the
We're about
top.
time. And there's their house.
And there's the house.
So they can look right out that window right there
See
and
that
see
window? They can look right out
inside the house.
that
They can
front window.
see
There's two of them, and they can see
who
exactly
drives in
who
and out
pulls
on the
in.
road. And I can tell you right now, they can hear everything. They can hear my truck right now loud and clear.
If somebody was there, they could hear my
They're
truck
up
loud
on
and
top
clear.
of the hill.
Guaranteed. They're right there, and they're on the top of the hill. And that window faces right toward the S curve on Ben Hill. They can see everybody who pulls in and out of that road.
Let me take it back off of that.
They've got purple on the tree.
Shaky. I got a thing. I got a thing for it. Let me pause this for a second. I'll hook it on.
I paused the video for a second because I put a handle on my phone to try to, there's some creepier ones, Lisa. This is like last house on the left, no joke back here. Okay, so I ended this video here and I started another one. So just to tell you a little bit beforehand, you guys, this road is about 8 feet wide at best, probably 7. A dually truck would barely. I mean, the outside tires would probably fall off the road, and you'll see the road is so narrow. There's actually a car back here where the rear end of the car is on the road. Let's see if I can turn the volume up here while we're here. And if it's too loud, I'll try to turn it down on the video part. Okay, we're going to go here. That's really loud, you guys. Is that loud enough right there, you guys? No dogs.
Still there.
Tell me when it's as loud as me. It sounds good right about there. There's their driveway.
Their driveway isn't that steep.
The driveway isn't
You
that
can
steep.
junk on both sides of the driveway too.
Can you guys hear the video good now? Yell at me really fast if you can. Here, let me pause it. Can you guys hear the video as loud as me? You can't hear it at all. It's really loud now compared to what it was. You still barely hear it. All right, I'll just well, I got it paused right now. I'll just keep talking over. So their driveway isn't that steep compared to, just a little bit of driving I did today in the area. There's a lot steeper driveways. There's a lot more dangerous things to get up to get to a house. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a hill up there, but it's not insanely steep. Um, but it is a pretty good size hill. I'll just repeat what I'm saying in the video because I those are them battery operated toys. There's a Jeep on the right, right here, and over here was it's a pink and purple one. That one right there is like pink and purple. I don't know. It's not that steep compared to other driveways in the area. That looks like a green truck and a trike, a little purple and yellow and pink trike. Their mailbox is purple. Okay, here we go. We're going in, guys. I don't think anybody's up there. There's mail in the mailbox. Right, you're right. You land about the switchbacks. There's driveways that are so steep they got to have switchbacks going back and forth to get up it. So there's Simpson that goes off to the right, and these are like I don't know if you in your area. Um, Let me pause it for a second. I don't know if in your area if you have walking nature trails that are paved, but we do up in Michigan, and this is exactly like that. When you're looking at it, you can't really tell, but there's nobody passing you. You can't even begin to get by another car. My truck barely fits on this, and it's just a Jeep. It's not like really wide. So if you can imagine a nature trail that's like for walking, bikes, and golf carts, maybe things like that, that's what this is like. And it's pretty well paved in this area, but when you get back, it gets really rough. Their driveway was the one going up, Lisa. This that I'm on is Ben Hill. The gravel driveway going up that little hill was their driveway. This I'm actually driving on Ben Hill Road. The truck will always be on Ben Hill Road because I'm not going on private property. Everybody has no trespassing signs. Everybody has video, no this, no that. And that hill you see on the left is really steep. There's a ditch and then it goes almost straight up. I wish it would have stopped raining before this. Now the road gets really bad right here. It turns. And it's a lot longer than I thought when you're there. A mile is a long ways when you're on this little skinny path. I mean, look at the road compared to the size of the mailboxes, you guys, and you get kind of an idea of how narrow it is. And the further back you go, the more narrow it gets, the more rougher it gets. That shed is right on the road. It's about 2 feet, a foot and a half maybe from the road. Now it's pretty much in just a path. Yeah, the purple on the trees is for summer, Leandra. One lane, and it's like it's it's hard to explain, and it goes up and down. It's hard to tell the topography of it when you're looking at the video, but it does. Now look at these cars. Look at the size. Okay, let me pause it right here. Look at the size of that truck compared to the road, you guys. That SUV, if you look at the tracks, you can see my mouse. There's one track, there's the other track for cars. So it's like the width of a car. And these cars are so close to the road, I can't believe. This is actually Fred's house that's on the left. Yeah, that's Fred. He was actually outside cutting wood or something. I wasn't gonna bother him, and the neighbor at the end on the right in the cabin, he was also walking out when I was at the cable they have, and I didn't want to bother him either. You guys, they're just neighbors. You know what I mean? They've been bothered and harassed by everybody and their brother. We don't even know how many people's went back in here. It's been almost 10 months, so they're just getting hassled and harassed, and they're tired of it. I bet they wish they never even met the Wells. All these neighbors probably wish the Wells never even moved in there, right? I mean, and they're way past, right? We're almost a mile back in the road, and so they're way past where this all is going on, and you got people like me driving back there. I'd be tired of it. So I just wanted to mind my own, be quiet. I did see two people outside. I didn't want to bother them. Now these cars are like I don't know, there's probably 20 of them. There's a good 10 along the road, and then now just for perspective on size too. Look at the size of that telephone pole compared to the road. This is like a bike path, you guys. Like a car barely fits on it. Be nice in the chat, you guys. We're not going by people's words. We're trying not to. We're trying to look at the actual what's going on, and now it gets narrower. Look at what it does now. Now it turns into a two track. Leotech, are you talking about me? Am I missing something? How did it make me feel being there? It's scary. I mean, it's not scary like because of the terrain. It's scary because of the houses and how eerie everything is. And then you've got all these signs, and you've got like we've got guns kind of thing. And you've got this is under video surveillance, no trespassing, no trespassing, you'll be prosecuted. This property's under video surveillance. And then they've got signs that say no video recording or pictures, which they can't really do um, if this is a public road. Now, if this is private all the way from 347, then by law, you're not even allowed to film back here because you can't film on private property unless you have permission, right? It's only public, anywhere public. I can talk about more about the law. Um, the best way to realize like where you can film and where you can't is watch them auditing guys, them guys that walk into the post office or the police department with a camera and they get hassled, and they're doing it to spread awareness about the law and for people not to freak out about a camera. And these there was the cabin on the right. This is coming up on the end. Right to my left, there's goats, and there is a pile. If you look right here, that is a pile of like asphalt shavings, like ground asphalt, and you can tell that that's what they put on the road to try to maintain it. Now, if you look at this, this is where everybody says the road ends.
This is where I wanted to drive.
And on Google Maps, if you look where the clear part of the road ends, and that's the last that Google Maps shows the road, this is where we're at. This is where the trees start on both sides. And if you look, there's that sharp hill up on the right and sharp hill up on the left. You're going back into Limestone Branch. And this two track follows that all the way up that mountain, almost to the top. Okay, so what they've done is right here, there's a cable across right here. If you guys can see my mouse, hopefully you can. And it's got a sign on it here, and it's got a for sale sign over here. Now, there is two or three houses up here. If I've looked at all the property plats, and so there's people that live up here, and I feel bad for them because they have to, every time they come in and out, there's a big lock and a big chain, and they got to move this cable um, because of this that's going on.
There's property for sale, but this is the easement for all the property. It goes back another mile.
Now, what I was saying earlier is this: there, it goes back another mile. So as far as we drove in, it goes again, and nobody's been back there that has drove here. I don't know how intense the search parties were. I don't know how many people in the search teams and what equipment they've had way up in there. It'd be interesting to find out. But if this is a public easement, which it shows on the property plats that it's separate, the property lines don't go to the center. There's actually like 10 or 12 feet in between the property lines. If this is public, then by law, they can't have that cable across to keep the public out of a public area. So if the police, Hawkins County or Pruitt, or the county clerk, or the land, what do you call it? The office in the county building, the law, land developments, register of deeds, any of them offices, if they can positively tell me that this is public, I'm going back there, you guys. Period. They're not going to keep me out. If it's public, I can go in there. If it's private, I want to know if it's private from here back or if all of Ben Hill Road is actually private. So that's something we're going to find out that we don't know, and I'm going to try to figure it out.
I'm sure this wasn't. I'm sure this wasn't
And I know that cable wasn't there
paved
before June.
before. I'm sure this is since.
Across the road, no, Meow, that's not a power line. It's a cable, and it's hooked to the pole on one side, and it's hooked to the pole, and there's a chain, and there's a big lock, and they have a for sale sign on one side, and hanging from the cable they have a no trespassing sign. It's a cable across the road, so you can't drive through. I don't know if you're looking in the right spot. It's right where my mouse is. It's right down here. It's like a foot off the ground in the center. It's right here. So cable goes from there to there. And the bad part is you can't get around this way and you can't get around that way with a vehicle. So the only way is to undo it. Oh, the pole's the power line. Yeah. Yep, you're right. Right. There's power lines going up in there. There's power up there. I Shannon, I drove in this $500 Jeep from Michigan. I drove a $500 truck over 500 miles down here to do this. If you go to the Leandra, we'll go on map time. I don't think tonight we'll get more into Chimney Loop and we'll get more into where Ben Hill goes with maps. Um, I took a lot of footage today, so there's only so much time in the day to try to go over everything. But I'm going to have hours and hours and hours of footage for after I have to leave and go back. And I'm not going to hold it or keep it from anybody, you guys. I'm going to put it on and talk about it. And I'm going to show it all. because there's no sense keeping something if it's, we want to help bring summer home, right? So all of this matters. Um, I don't think you can get through all the way. You can't go to Chimney Loop. This, if you go up Ben Hill Road, there's a road on the other side called Broomstick, and they don't connect. And I think the hill is too big in between them, but I don't know. I was gonna bring my quad, and if I could go in here, I was gonna drive my truck back as far as I could go, and then I was gonna jump on my quad and try to get over. But I can't because this is here. So the next thing to do is to go to the law and say, look, is this public? Is this not? Um, so we can see if you can get through. But if there's any way over to that other side of the mountain, it's only Ben Hill Road to Broomstick. Off a Chimney Loop, it's all yards. If you Google Map it, if like today when I was there, there's no road that goes part way and a two track up. So the possibilities are limited for public. Now, private property owners on the back of their property, that's a different story. Where's my mouse so we can keep playing? Okay, here we go. Thank you, Harley. There goes ghost right there. Now, to my left, there is somebody walking out of that cabin, and they do go to that woodshed. But I didn't point the camera at him, and I don't want to bother him. But he was right to the right of the camera just then. He lives right there on the left. And I think Fred was outside too. Now you look at this here. I thought I had a lot of stuff, but this isn't just all along the road. It looks like he just finds disabled cars and brings them home and parks them. I have a few out in the back 40. This Jeep I'm driving was one. But this is I mean, even looking up he's got a really nice tractor though. I gotta say that. That's a pretty nice tractor. But even looking up here, look up all around in here, and I don't even think this isn't a house, you guys. This is like that corrugated metal you put on barn roofs. It's all pieced together with stuff. I'm not quite sure what it started out as. It might have been a camper. It might have been a mobile home. Um, yeah, there is some purple paint. You guys will see. But if you look at this, right? Oh, I can't get it. That one car was right on the road. But yeah, look at how close I am to these cars trying to get by. The jailbreak PayPal? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna need bond, you guys. I'm not sure what the bond on getting arrested for trespassing is. It's probably $500. Um, I don't want to get trespassing. I'm not gonna go on private property on purpose. But if it's public or supposed to be public, I'm gonna look. And like even this road, if this is a public road, um, it's the public part ain't just the road. There's an easement on each side of the road, and I think it's in Michigan. It's 14 feet off the edge of the road. It's wait, 11, 22. It's 14 feet. Remember, like down at the laundries, remember how they were putting the signs on the front yard? The front yard was actually, that part of the yard is public property because of the easement. Oh, I wasn't buffering. I had it paused. Sorry. 15 in Lansing. Okay, and it probably varies by county then, you guys, because mine's 14. I want to go Monday and I want to find out the laws. I want to know what the easement is in Hawkins County. I want to know if Ben Hill is a public or a private drive. I want to know if it's public, if it's all the way to where it shows on the property plats that there's an easement for Ben Hill, because it kind of ends, but it don't. It kind of goes into properties, and some of the properties up there are landlocked, and so the people that own that property actually have to drive right through the middle of somebody else's property to get their own. It's really weird the way this county is laid out. Michigan doesn't do that. You can't have a piece of property that's landlocked. It has to have road frontage, and all around here, it's not like that. I figured up in them hills would be state property. It's not. It's all privately owned and it's all acreage and it's all cut up really weird. And you have to drive across other people's property to get to it. And I'm telling you, I can show you there's 2 or 3 houses up there, way up there. So there are people that live up there. I think it's amazing that the colors are already there. You see the purple flowers and the leaves are coming on the trees already. Yeah, nighttime would be rough. Now, if you guys can look at this driveway close, let me stop it right here. You see these? Those are roots from rain, and they're so deep. They're about 1.5 feet deep, and you can see where the people like straddle them to get across. This driveway is way more treacherous than the wells right here. This one, you're not getting up there in a two-wheel drive. Definitely not, especially when you get up here in the sand and getting through them roots. I don't even think a car will in there. You see what's up there? That truck, four-wheel drive truck. There might be a. Yeah, I don't see a car, just that truck. And I'll stop it right here. It's probably a bad spot to stop it, but this drops off, and this is a lot lower elevation up here where this building is. In the video, it looks a lot flatter than it actually is. Yeah, I wouldn't drive in there at night. You're asking to get shot, is what you're doing by doing that, because these people have had it. Now, see right here, you can see how sharp up that hill is. See right here, how straight up that. There's like big hills that just shoot out of nowhere.
Well, I can tell you right there now, there ain't no way to get up in that back part, and not without a trespassing charge. I'm gonna talk to the sheriff and see if it's public easement. They actually can't do that. They actually
Look at how bright green that grass is right here. Isn't that wild? I wonder what kind that is, or if there's like if there's something else mixed in, or it might not even be grass, you guys. It might be some other kind of plant. It's really super lush though. Thank you, Sarah Me. I can't really look at that while I'm live. So just in advance, anybody that that fuels the quest or throws some to support any of this, I highly appreciate. Like I'll say it again. I'll say it every time in every stream. I'm not monetized. I'm not looking for clicks and views. I'm looking for people to share this. See if you can see something I don't see tomorrow and the next day and the next day when I get out on foot and search. I'm going to take footage of it all because my eyes can't see everything the camera sees. And if you guys can see something, anything that can help bring summer home, that's what I'm looking to do. And try to figure out the timeline, right? Who is where, when, in what order did they go where? I want to search the swimming hole all around it, everywhere around there. That's another spot that I want to do. And if there's any spots that you think, now there goes Simpson off to the left there. Sorry about the rain on the windshield, you guys. There's our house plain as day right there with the school bus. But you can see how much higher the school bus is in the road. And right now, if you look at the right side of the road, you can see how sharp straight up it goes. Well, not straight up, but it's better than a 45-degree angle. And you can see how the road falls. See how that the hump is, and all of a sudden the road's gone. The road falls. It's pretty gnarly back there, you guys. But look at how close that bus is, but look how high up it is. So it's not like a gradual hill, like a mountain where it takes a long time to go up. These hills just shoot straight up out of nowhere. My navvy's telling me to turn left. I'm like, I'm not turning left right there. I'm not sure what that is on the. There's all kind of stuff you guys can look at on the side of the road. Um, is that two tires? That just looks like two tires discarded on the left, don't it? I was like, what are those? I didn't see those when I was driving by. Now that's the Wells driveway right there, you guys. So I don't know if it's kind of going dim on you, but this road drops off even more, and their driveway comes up like this, and it goes up like this, and then there's a circle, right? And it goes all the way. Their house is right here, the bus is right here, and the road goes in a circle around their house and comes back around to this driveway, and it comes down like this. Tires. Yeah, we don't need those anymore. We just throw them right there. That bus is bigger than their house, you guys. For real. That's a hill down right there that you're looking at. So yeah, if you look at the driveway, I mean, it's a hill up. Don't get me wrong. When it's icy, I'll bet it's pretty rough. Or if it gets washed out. I think I back up right here. 3 days, Shannon, I think. Yeah, I never know when I need a spare. Well, if I get it, there's mail right there. You got mail. I didn't touch it. I didn't zoom in to look at the address or who's on it. I'm not, that's federal. I'm not going to mess with that. But you can see nobody's been there for a little while. See, there goes the bright purple paint. And it says L something. Let me get the camera on where it's supposed to be. Whoops, wrong way. Now that billboard is about 4 by 8 roundabout. Thank you, Christy, for being here. Premises protected under 24-hour video surveillance. The bottom sign, half it's gone. I don't even know what that was. Yeah, I don't know, Nady. Because as soon as the foliage grows, nobody's going to be able to see it, right? Okay, so that's actual Ben Hill Road. And this is on a rainy day, just going slow through there. I think I might walk it, right? I think we might see a lot more if I walk it. Let's see here. Let me figure out how to go to the next one. Somewhere. Right here, I can do that. That was Ben Hill. Okay, this is the next one. This is going to be out of Ben Hill. Now, I did make a mistake, you guys. I should have done continuous filming from here to Solomon's Church and up and around, and I didn't. But if somebody can Google 110 Ben Hill Road to the church, Solomon's, uh, under your scars, no, I haven't. I did meet one local today who was in chat earlier, Yennefer. She bought me dinner, some food. I know there are a couple, 3 locals that are right here that live in Kingsport. Um, so if somebody can Google real quick how far Ben Hill Road is from Solomon's Church in miles, so we can get them, so I can figure out how many minutes I lost. Now this is from their driveway where I just stopped the last one. Oh, I should do that so the number ain't on it, right? You can see it easier. Yeah, it would Anonymous. It would if there was people there, but there wasn't that we know of, right? We're not even sure quite when they were there. We're gonna try to figure that out. There's a lost dog poster. Now coming right up, you guys. Somebody pulls in and they're waiting for me. 3 minutes? Okay, thank you, Google me. Good name, and you're on it. Props to you. It's badass. $500 reward. A missing dog. Diesel is his name. Okay, now right here there's a car, and I don't know who this is. Look at how dirty that truck is. I told her I was looking at the dog poster. I didn't want to show her. I'm not gonna be inconsiderate like that. So I don't know who it was, but it was somebody that lived back there. Yeah, 3 miles. It might. It's not 36 miles. No, it's a couple miles up the road. Okay, this is where I shouldn't have turned the camera off. So between Ben Hill and the church, it's about what, 3, 4 minutes, something like that. So we'll go to the next video. Now this video is going to show how quick you can get. Now listen, I didn't have Google Maps on. I've never driven this road before. I did it all from memory from my research. I've looked at it so many times. Um, Solomon's Temple. Now, if you guys remember at the very beginning, I let me pause this real quick, you guys. I haven't been to Fields Road yet. No, Sassia. I'm gonna be there too. I don't. I mean, besides giving you guys a look at where it is, I don't think there's much value in it because obviously they searched there, and this is what you're curious about, the church. So if you guys remember at the very beginning, up on this hill, they were doing a live news show, and this is where the horse come running by with a half a wagon dragging behind it. Remember, it came from here. The camera was up here, and the horse comes barreling down the road right here, and comes this way and goes flying. Funnier than hell. I don't even know how that happened, but and why it was there, but okay, Kim. So right there's the church on the left, and you got the entrance right here, and the guardrail. And I stop the video, and then I think, oh no, I want to film it to see how long it takes, right? We want to know how long it takes to get around this mountain. And this is me, never driving the road, never been there before. So notice the timestamp. The total video is 18 minutes, but that's not how long it takes just to get there. So let's look. So the church was right behind me when I started this. Can you guys hear the video at all, or just real faint? It was Frank's horse. Yeah, that was wild. So I'm ripping down the road, no clue where I'm going, and I know I need to keep turning right, not on dead end roads, right? And I'm ripping pretty good here, I think, 45, 50. And I was looking at chat, so I believe this is still 347, which is Lone Star Road. Look at the purple, all the purple colors and yellow already. So this is on the way to Chimney Top Loop, you guys. This is so we're timing how long does it take to go from their house over to Chimney Top Loop. The commentary is just as good. I'm listening to the video and repeating because so I know what I was talking about and knowing where I was. I'm just driving blind. I didn't have Google Maps on or nothing. And there's 3 counties that converge right here, you guys. There's Ben Hill, or not Ben Hill. There's Hawkins, there's Sullivan, and there's Washington. Chimney Top, that's the place Don didn't want recorded. Yeah, there's red trucks everywhere. I saw two U-Hauls. Don't even say who I thought of. You're in Washington County, Jody H. I'm I'm headed there now, right in this video. I wish I would have been watching closer at the beginning to know if I was on. No, I'm not on Blair's Gap yet. I don't think. I think this is still 347, you guys, and I'm just flying along and I'm looking for somewhere to turn right to go around the mountain. Thanks for being here, by the way, Jody. Old Blair's Gap. So here we go. I was saying in the video, I don't know where I'm supposed to go, but I'm going to head this way. So I'm going blind, you guys, not knowing, not having the Google on, um, just remembering that name of that road. And I'm like, hey, that goes through, I think. Oh, yeah, North Johnson City is a long ways from here. Pretty good hike, huh? And I wasn't watching, but it turned from Blair's Gap to something gum that I went on. I think I'm about halfway there, you guys, and it's been 5 minutes and 15 seconds from the church. So this is us going from Ben Hill to Chimney Top Loop.
There's no quick way out of here, guys. These roads are. I'm using my driving skills. I'm running 45, 50
I'm
right
running
now.
45 or 50 right now.
All right, this is Baileyton. I'm gonna turn
It's
right.
Baileyton. I didn't ever heard of that road before, and I'm just turning right.
I gotta keep going to the right.
I just know I got to keep going to the right to go around that mountain to the backside.
There's another road out here. Let's see. I might be in totally the wrong spot. I don't
And
know.
this is my first time driving this, you guys. This wasn't like pre-planned and staged and then driven on camera. This is just me going. Yes, it is, Audra. This is more of what we need to be doing. Well, actually, a lot more than just driving around, right? I need to get my boots in the dirt, and that's what I'm going to be doing in the next couple days here.
You got the old
I
Fairway.
would have been on this road, this chimney top loop, and done it a lot slower and looked around, but I was really tired.
That's a circle. That's a circle. Come on, Horton
See, now I'm
Highway.
slowing down, looking at other signs of the streets because I don't know where it is.
Come on, Horton Highway. It's been 7 minutes since I left
I
Bailey.
map at the 7-Eleven. Well, yeah, because you can't.
I'm not driving at like
If you don't
45 miles
have,
an hour.
I know it seems like I know where I'm going. Well, I just know I got to go to the right. I got to go around that to the back side, right? And I've looked at it on maps so many times.
It's on Drive Your Way. Everybody says it's drivable.
So, but I don't know the names of every street. No, this isn't Lone Star. This ends up being Horton Highway, and it turns into Chimney Top. I was on Lone Star earlier in this video. When before you get to Solomon's Temple, it turns into Lone Star. and then 347 stays Lone Star until I turned right on Blair's Gap. Now I'm not sure what road I'm on, but I know it turns into Horton Highway, something like that. I need a hunting map, yeah. So I'm cruising along looking for to make sure I'm on the right road, and I'm looking at the mountain on my right, and I'm slowing down and I'm looking at every road that goes to see if it's Chimney Top or not. And this is a good way to do it, right? Because Don knows these roads and I don't. This is the first time I've ever driven these roads. Did we find out for sure how far it is between Ben Hill and Solomon's Temple? Is it 1.9 miles? 2 miles? We could just say 5 minutes, right? Like 5 minutes from the actual house to the church. We'll add some on to make it longer, even.
No.
I thought that was Chimney Top right there. I slowed down and looked at the sign. I'm like, nope. And I step on it again. We're headed there, Sarah. Yep, I'll take you to the exact spot where that video was shot. 3 minutes is what it said? Okay. Well, let's just say five, right? Because they're coming from their house down the driveway and out and whatever. We'll make it longer. Because Google Maps, I think, says this is 20. It takes 25. Um, roundabout. So we're doing actual factual time here. And then after we time this, we'll actually go drive in Chimney Top Loop. And I didn't point my camera in exactly the same spots he did and everything. I know the house he turned around and looked at. I know the other couple spots he stopped. But I wanted to see how fast I could drive it compared to how he drove it. Because it seems like he's ripping pretty good in the video. We should be about coming up on it. Yeah, we are. We're coming up on it, you guys. Although I didn't know I was right here. Okay, Chimney Top Loop. Look at the timestamp. 10 minutes and 46 seconds right here. See it? Plain as day. And it's continuous footage from Solomon's Temple to here. Well, Solomon's Temple's right behind my truck when I start the camera. So add 5 minutes, and what do you get? You get what? Six, just say 16 minutes. So it's a 16-minute drive from the wells all the way around the mountain to this corner right here. Now, if you look at 1042 on this side and you look at 731 on this side, well, that it's the video is longer. We'll look at where the timestamp is when I finish because I do some extra at the end. But let's check out Chimney Top Loop firsthand. Yeah, about 15 minutes, Shannon. And he could do it a lot faster than me. I've never driven them roads. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't have Google directions on. I was just winging it. So this is Chimney Top Loop. I'm not driving slow. I'm not speeding where I have to be a race car driver to do it. I'm just driving at a pretty good clip. This is the first time I've ever driven this road here, and I wanted to time this because there's a lot going around that Don was driving like a maniac and he drives 100 miles an hour. So I wanted to see how long it took me to drive it compared to him. And I also did a little math to figure out how many miles per hour he was actually going, average. Yes, but there's a road or a two track coming off the road. John Q had a video of it. The problem with this road is it's not lined up with Ben Hill at all. It's about a mile west. The road that meets up with Ben Hill is Broomstick, which is a road that turns to the right off of this road, and you go down that, and then you turn left on Broomstick, and you go up there. This road, if you look at the property plat of all the property lines and how it goes, there's no way for anybody from the public to go from the road to the mountain. The only way is if you're a homeowner and they might have like a quad trail that goes up or whatever. It's all private property. There are no roads from this road up into the mountain. This is a loop that goes nowhere. Let's continue.
Way wider than Ben Hill Road. It's not quite two legal lanes, but two cars can pass each other. I can go over on the side like this. Ben Hill Road is
You can email me, Laura, scottyskulls@gmail.com.
name and passage. Right here's where he stopped.
This is Chimney Top Loop. This right here is where he stopped.
Yo, yo, here's the mountain.
He says, yo, yo, here's the mountain.
Take a look.
This was today, Kiko. This is me
It's
today.
treacherous. It's very treacherous.
So that's where Don stopped and goes, there's the mountain. See the fire tower?
There's no way a 5-year-old is going up one side and down the other of that. There's no way.
But I can tell you right now, there's no way a 5-year-old's going up to the top of that and coming back down the other side of it. There's no way. In fact, there's no way for somebody to walk carrying her up and over that. It's too treacherous and it's too far. Now, could she be up in there? Of course. But if you want tomorrow, I'll go slow.
I didn't pause at the house. He turned around and looked at it.
Now, there was a
To
house,
the right here is where there might
Taylor
be a
Road.
way to get up in there.
Okay, hold on. Let me back up, you guys. Right here, let me pause it where this road comes.
I didn't pause at the house. He turned around and looked at. But Taylor Road
Now,
is where
that
there might
road
be a
right
way.
there, that road that goes off to the right there is Taylor Road. Now, that road, if you ride that road back to the east, the Wells house is over here. So this road is curving around the wrong. This is totally the wrong area. The Ben Hill Road is way over here. It doesn't line up with the backside of Ben Hill Road. Now, if you go on Google Maps and look at Broomstick and look at how the holler from Broomstick goes up and how the limestone branch goes up, those two could connect. Now, unless I can get up there Monday or Tuesday, we might not ever know unless somebody else can come and get up in there. I'm inviting anybody to try to get up in there.
To the right here is where there might be a way to get up in there.
Now, this mountain you're looking at it on the right is not where Ben Hill is at all. It's behind us. The best way to look is Google Earth it, or Google Map it from Skyview, and you'll see what I mean. I don't want to spin a narrative a certain way. I want you guys to look for yourselves to see. Yeah, there was no dogs and not a mouse. None. I didn't see one dog.
Wow.
Now this is Chimney Top. Takes a sharp left. Not real sharp, but a pretty good curve. And I'm driving, I don't know. I think I'm driving as fast as somebody who knows the area would drive it, even though I've never been on it before. Yes, Leandra, that's where it looks like it connects, if it does. And that's where I want to go to see if it does. Because prior to this, you could drive up in there.
straight down.
Zero railroad tracks, Maggie. Zero, none. In fact, I didn't see any railroad tracks from getting off 75, the whole 2 hour drive, all the way in down to, yeah, no, I haven't crossed no railroad tracks. Now that I think about it, that's kind of weird. Hi, Sonia. We're on Chimney Top Loop. So where did this started at 10:45, right? It was a timestamp, 10:45.
There. Pause right there.
He paused right back there behind us. I didn't, but I paused in a couple other spots. Okay, now see this? He ended the video right about.
Right here, he stopped the video.
Oh, I stopped right here.
15:29. I drove it
So
to
right here is where he stopped the video. It's 15:34, and I started it at 10:45. Yes, it is. So I drove it in 4 minutes, uh, 4 minutes 50 seconds, give or take. I don't have a piece of paper to do the math or whatever, but yeah, under 5 minutes. And if you go back and look at, um, if you look at Don's original video, it took him 5 minutes and 50 seconds. So I did it a minute faster than him, and I've never drove that road. I've never been to the area. Okay, now we get into another little discussion of speculation after the video ends that I just want to show you.
under 5
This is
minutes.
today.
4 minutes 45 seconds. Don drove it. It took him a whole minute.
1.2 miles right.
And I stopped a couple more times than he did. So he was driving slower than me.
So, uh, right, Shannon. So you could drive from his house to Chimney Top and all the way through Chimney Top Loop in 20 minutes, correct? Okay, right here, you guys.
Thunderbird got there.
Okay, here's the stop sign when you come out.
So here's the outside of Chimney Top.
Okay, now this house on the right was talked about
There.
in a video. This is the house today. I don't know when the Google
Which I
Maps,
thought was abandoned. One, two, three, 4 cars.
I don't know when the Google Maps photo was taken, but the wood is still on the windows. It's got a big keep out sign on the door, and there's 4 or 5 vehicles sitting in the driveway. See the wood on the windows?
Parked there.
4.
They got a big old keep out sign.
Keep out sign on the door, huge. So there's definitely people that live there.
Door. And here's your entrance.
And there's the entrance
There's your entrance to your
to the
property.
property.
It's gated and
It's
locked.
gated and locked.
That 220 acre access.
That's 220 plus acres.
And it does go on a sharp hill
It
up. It's very
it,
steep once you make that
it
left.
goes on a sharp hill up. If you see that green grass, you can see it curve left, and it goes up quite hard.
It goes where the grass is green, and before that brown bushes, it turns to the left and it goes up. And that's this is level right here, so that's how sharp it is. And it is
So that is gated and locked.
and it does have posted private
And it
property.
does have posted private property right
And
there.
it's been there a
And this
while.
gate has been here a while.
It's a tractor supply
It's
gate.
got rust on it. The paint's off it. It's been there more than 10 months, that gate. So that has been locked, gated and locked since before Summer went missing, just to set it straight. I mean, I'm speculating on the gate being there before summer,
All right, I'll do more
but
speculation. The gate's been there a
if
while.
you guys want to screenshot that and zoom in and see what your opinion is, but that road is traveled. You can look at the house that's up on that road. It is a residence. There are people that live there. Maybe not. Either way, it's gated, right? And it's got a no trespassing sign. There's not somebody from the other side of the mountain going to come over here and go be like, oh, I'm going to open the gate and go up in there. I don't see it. But you guys make your own assumptions. But this is speculation. This is after Don's video ends, and there's a big to do about this property and why he stopped the video. But we don't know if he stopped the video, right? The video, both videos. This is what I want to talk about too, you guys, about these videos. Okay. Um, I'm not going to re-show them. Let me find my phone so I can talk to you guys about what I wrote about this. Okay. Now, you guys know the Retracing Your Steps videos, correct? Don made some videos, and he made them specifically for Share Voices Behind the Wall. Props to her for getting them. But there's some things that you got to look at in there and pay more attention um, to decipher what exactly is going on. And I don't know if those are the complete videos. I don't know if Share, chopped them shorter. I know Don didn't stop the video and go to the overhead view on Google Maps, right? So that's part of Share's live. So we don't know how long the original video is or why it stopped there. But what I can tell you to look for, I'm not going to spin a narrative and I'm not going to try to say a certain way. I just want you to notice some things. Okay? Let me read. I wrote this for you guys. Okay, Retracing His Steps is Share's title to the video. Don didn't say this was. Don filmed this for Share. The problem is there are two completely different videos in two different vehicles. Don's in the Subaru and drives past Ben Hill Road heading west on Beach Creek. He says he pulls into the shed. He says okay. He talks about the boys. He talks about how he didn't go up to the house first, all this, everything he talked about, right? He's in the Subaru. Okay, he turns around, he goes back, he drives around Beach Creek, right? He pulls into Ben Hill Road, and he pulls in his driveway, and he talks about how he rips up there in his two-wheel drive truck. Yes, Lisa, there's a residence in there, and they pull in and out of this driveway, and it's a gated private residence. And screenshot it and zoom in on this gate, but it looks older than 10 months to me. I mean, the pole it's hooked to on the right there. So I don't know when that Google Maps photo was taken, and just like the house, let me back up to it. You guys can screenshot that and zoom in and look. The windows are all still boarded up, and there's 4 freaking vehicles there. They pull in and out, and they live there. Now I don't know if it's a grow house, or what they're doing. Regardless, there are people there. I didn't look for a mailbox. Oh, right there. There's 3 openings to this residence. You're talking about the 220 acre with the gate. There's 3 access points, not just one. This is one of them. There's 3 access points. If you want me to go on Google Maps, find where the mailbox is, and we can drive there tomorrow or the next day, I can do that. Rust doesn't happen that much in 10 months. I didn't think so either, Jody. It happens quick in Michigan, a lot quicker than Tennessee, but that gate definitely looks. So here you have the house that people were making fun of, and I don't make fun of anybody's house because no matter what you live in, there's somebody that lives in something worse. We all know this. The wood is still on the windows, and there are 4 cars parked here. Okay, and then when you go forward and you look, there's the gate close right there for you guys. I can't tell if there's a lock or if that chain just spun around it and hang. Oh, there is a lock. I do see a lock, and that this is traveled. It's not overgrown. That is traveled. It's a meth house. And they don't want to waste any fumes. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate what it is. I'm just showing you guys that it's not abandoned. There's four cars there, not just one but 4, and I'm showing you that this is gated and locked. That's all I can do. So, oh yeah, they love their cars more than their house. Okay, let's talk about Don and the cars again. Okay, so when he gets home with the Subaru and he talks about retracing his steps, right? He doesn't use them terms, but he says, "I pulled in here. The boys were here. This is what happened. I turned around. I pulled back out. Went this way. I went down Ben Hill. I come up and I parked right here." Okay, then the video all of a sudden switches, and if you look, he's in the S10 now. And if you listen to him in the S10, and he's sitting at Chimney Top Loop, exactly where we started this here when we pulled in. He's in the S10, and he doesn't say that he went there. He doesn't say he went there after work. He didn't say he went searching there. Okay, he's pulling in with his S10. But why is he there? Logically, this is an entire different video spliced together with the retrace your steps video. If you listen to his words during the video, he never says he went looking there that day. Don says maybe someone could walk her over the mountain and came out on the other side. Let me say again, he never says he went there on June 15th. Don never says that was the route with no cameras to quickly get out of town. If you look on maps, you'll see for yourself that's the last place you'd want to drive from Ben Hill to get out of there. This is actually going back into more deeper rural area than on 347. It seems he is just showing us an area behind Ben Hill Road. He does say that whatever anyone can think of or he could think of, the TBI has already thought of. That's what he says. So why would he take us there and film it, knowing she may be over there? So think logically, guys. Okay? He does make a couple peculiar stops, talk about them, and then the video abruptly ends. Did he stop it? Or did Cher cut it there? His driving speed has been talked about, saying blew through that road. If you map it, the start to the end of the video is 2.3 miles. The video is one take. It's approximately 5 minutes, 40 seconds. If you do the math, he's going an average of 25 miles an hour. Now, after the video cuts, yet another creator, I'm not speaking names, but I'm not doing speculation here. They speculated Summer could be in the 220 area parcel right here, this gate that we're staring at. On the corner of Horton Highway and Chimney Top Loop. While this is possible, this is total speculation and not fact-based whatsoever. I will show you that spot, which I am right now. This is why Ellie in that area has had it with social media. If this spot jumps out, then the best thing to do is contact TBI before creating havoc on YouTube. Okay? By somebody speculating after the video ends that this house looks sus. Oh, look, there's 220 acres, there's 3 access points, and stressing things and talking about things. This gets everybody going. If it's important, then just tell the police. But there's nothing in Don's statements. There's nothing in Don's videos. There's nothing in Don's actions that points to this piece of property. It just happens to be on the left-hand side after his video stops. I wonder, Dodie, yes, because that would clear a lot up, right? You know, she could say, yeah, he did, because I mean, if you look at him, he's in two different vehicles. The shadows are at two different times, and he's talking in completely two different contexts. The Subaru video is him retracing his steps and saying where he turned, what he did. The S10 Chimney Top Loop video is him speculating on, well, I wonder if they went over the top and come out the other side. Now, whether there's significance to this whole thing or not, we don't know, right? But I can tell you there's no way to get up to Ben Hill from Chimney Top Loop. You have to go down that other road, like somebody said in chat, they Google mapped it, over a mile. And then you got to turn on Broomstick or whatever the name of the road is, and you got to go up there. It's not even near this. Well, it is near it, but I'm saying it's not possible to get to Ben Hill from Chimney Loop unless you got a freaking drone or an airplane. Yeah, if Cher has the original, then and this video has been around forever, right? It was what, 8 months ago she put it up, and now it's all of a sudden because we don't have nothing more to look at, right? We have to do whatever we're doing, and that's not the right thing to do. The right thing to do is figure out that day who was where, how the how it happened, and how we're looking for Summer. So I don't want to speculate. I don't want to point no fingers in any particular direction. My goal here is to debunk what I can debunk by being here and be able to video it, or prove what I can prove by being here and videoing it, and try to find Summer. Yes, Shannon, a lot. That's where we have to go. That's where the key to this lies in that day and the statements that were made in the first couple days. That's it. These 100 people that have injected themselves, all these friends, exes, all this crazy stuff, none of that matters. Never has. And I know some people aren't going to like the way I'm talking like this, but it's true. And this is why all those signs are up on Ben Hill. This is why that cable's across. This is why law enforcement is tired of it. It's because of that. So I just want to reiterate: this is real time and now. These pictures you're looking at, this video you're looking at, was today. This was between the time I went live the first time and the time I went live at the Dollar General. Yeah, the chain does look newer. Um, there's no speculation here. I'm just showing you guys what other people have talked about. I'm not trying to spin a narrative a certain way. There's no green screens here, and there's no past Google Photos. This is right now, today. Share if you're listening. I'm here. If the video's cut or you just stopped it, please let me know, as I want to search and look at every area he went. I'm going to go out there one more time tomorrow or the next day, and we'll drive it slow and we'll look all around, just so everybody can see every way there is to see it. I mean, the only way we can find out why he did what he did or why he said what he said is to ask him, right? All right, what else do I got for you guys? Oh, Here, let's go to the famous milk jug, right? You guys want to talk about? I'm not going to talk about all the different conspiracies and speculation on everything about what's in the screenshot, but I will. I did write something about that too. Um, and we're going to go there, you guys. We're going to get this out of the way. Uh, can we? Did I do it? Oh, yep, I got it right here, you guys. I have way more footage. There's the arrow. There's actually two arrow signs. One we're looking at the back of, and then that little sign right there. There's the beater. Morel actually goes through to that other highway that I came from, Chimney Top Loop. It hooks way over here. The corner. Morel and Beach Creek. It's actually Morel and Lone Star right there. 347. Okay, so there's the arrow sign, and I almost got hit by a car here, you guys, because I went out on the road because I wanted to get it at the same. And here I go. I'm going down the road. Thank you, Nadie. I'm trying. And there's the double poles right there. And there you have it. There is the spot that TikTok video was taken. Positively, no question. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys my opinion on this. Actually, it's not my opinion. It's questions for you guys, and it's stuff for you guys to think about. Um, oh, I don't know if I wrote it down. I thought I did. Oh, right here. Okay. Okay, you guys ready for Scott to talk? I know you guys like it when I draw better, but all right, listen. I wrote this earlier. Before you can even guess on the state of summer in the pick, you have to know these facts and answer these questions. Was this even taken that day? Posted at 3:09 or approximately, but was it filmed then? Anybody can upload a prior video, especially Candace. Candace posted and unposted all the time. Number two, here's a new one for you guys. Look at the back window of the truck in the video. Does it look wet to you? Was it raining that day? I don't know. Let's check the weather. According to weather history in Kingsport, there's two different websites you guys can go to. Yes, as far as I know, I think it was a TikTok video, but it was definitely a video. Okay, one of the websites for the weather on June 15th, 2021 says it was a high of 79. The other one says it's a high of 81. No rain. Now, so it was the high of 79 to 81. So at the time that video at 3, if it was taken, it would have been, you know, maybe a little less than that, a little cooler. But ask yourself, did anyone ever say it rained that day? The logical answer to this, to rain on a window, the day Summer went missing is no. So if you look at the window in the video and then you look at the weather that day and you think about if anybody ever said it rained on that day, logically, the answer is that the video wasn't even taken that day. Would Summer be in a track or jogging suit outfit that heavy on that day, almost 80 degrees, and not only wearing it, but fell asleep in it? What's the logical explanation? Let's talk about the hair. Is the hair longer at the swimming hole than in the truck? I don't know. You decide. Now, here's another good one for you guys to think about. In the video, look, not the picture, the video, look at the tone of Summer's skin in the TikTok video versus the swimming hole video. She's super tan. She's outside all the time, right? We don't know if the swimming video was even taken that day, but look at the swimming video. She's super tan. No tan in the milk jug video. Did her tan disappear that fast? This is a video and not a pic. The pic is a screenshot from the original video. Compare the pic versus the video. Even screenshot it yourself. I want you guys to go to the original TikTok video and screenshot it. And look at the milk jug pic that everybody is passing around compared to your own screenshot. Okay, I'm not going to put stuff up here on the screen that I made trying to spin a narrative. I want you guys to look at the original stuff. Okay, the pic, it has the pic going around, been digitally enhanced. Look at the color difference. Bright reds, oranges, and all the colors are really vivid in the pic versus washed out in the video. Notice also how clear it is. Logical answer to enhanced or filtered? You decide. Where exactly was it taken? I just took you there. Overall, does the video's authenticity or Summer's state at the time change the outcome of Summer's whereabouts? Let me read that again. This is a question for you guys. Okay. Overall, does the video's authenticity or Summer's state at the time change the outcome of Summer's whereabouts? It doesn't. I'll leave it right there. I don't give my input on things very often, but there's a lot of things that a lot of people do that upset me about this whole thing. And I want to open y'all's eyes. I don't want you to listen to a spun narrative or to people putting somebody's words together with something that doesn't even fit and make it fit to make you guys believe a certain way. Just look at the actual facts. Look at what you see for yourself. This is why I am doing this. This is why I'm here, and this is why I'm going to try to film and look and uncover every possible place and every possible thing I can. But after this live, rewind right here and go back to number one and do all, look for yourself at all the different things and try to answer those questions all for yourself and come up with your own logical conclusion. And all these hours and hours and hours and hours of hyperanalyzing end up they don't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It's all wasted time. All of it. I took a lot more video today than what I showed, but I slept. I fell asleep on you guys. I know, don't be mad. I said I was going to come on at 7 and I didn't. I need to stop making times and then not following through because all I'm going to do is make you guys mad. Um, and I don't want to do that. So I am going to chit chat with you guys, and I have to go outside to smoke because this place is. I don't think they'd be happy about me smoking in the room. Does anybody want to come up on panel and just chit chat? Because when I'm not showing you guys, like I'm not used to showing videos or pictures, and these aren't this. What's cool about this, you guys, is this is all of my own footage. I'm not clipping anything or using anybody else's stuff. This is all my footage that you guys are looking at. You're gonna go out and have a smoke with me? Cool. I think I can take you guys with me with my phone so I can read chat. I don't know how to double do like that. Um, how do I do it, you guys? Oh, I think I did. I think I got it. Whoops, I got to mute though. Okay. Audrey, who knows if she even went out? Yeah, we don't know, you guys. We don't know because everybody says something different, right? But I mean, if she went out to the truck that day or she didn't, does it make a difference in the end result? No. So that's what I want you guys to look at. I want you guys to try to get rid of the static. I've talked about it before. You guys have seen some of you guys have seen me go on panel. Um, I want you guys. Oh, I'm buffering. Am I still here? Oh, that's my phone buffering probably. I want you guys to get rid of all the static. And I want you guys to focus on the facts. And I want you guys to look at what actually happened, what we know for sure, and what we don't know, and try to figure it out. You're going to smoke with me too? Am I buffering at all in my live, or is this just my phone buffering? Because I'm outside. And my thingy on my face is hooked to my computer, and I walked away from it. I'm good? Okay. It's just my phone doing it then. And there's a lot of new people here. I want to appreciate. I really appreciate you guys coming and looking at this. This is all my original footage, you guys. This isn't clipped or taken from anywhere or anybody. This is all my stuff. Um, I'm not trying to keep it a secret. I'm not trying to keep my thumb on it. I'm not trying to make money off it. Okay. I'm not monetized. I don't care about clicks and views. I want you guys to spread this stuff everywhere you can. Maybe there's something I do in one of these 3 or 4 days that I don't see that you guys will. Thank you, Frankie. And I want us all to do this as a group, and I want it to be positive. I don't want no spun narratives. I want to try to stay away from speculation. I'm just trying to show you guys the facts. This is what it is, or this is what it isn't. And trying to show you guys to decide things for yourself. You're right, Carrie. No one can tell. We might figure it out tomorrow or Monday, and we might not. If I go live during the day tomorrow, you'll go on panel with me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be live tomorrow. Like I told you guys, the whole time I'm here, if I'm not unconscious, I'm gonna be live. Or if I don't have service, I'm gonna be filming. I want to get as many hours and hours and hours of footage as I can. And I'm not gonna play you like a whole bunch of footage while I'm here because that's taking time away from me making new footage. So what I'm going to do is I'm showing you guys little bits. I'm explaining where I'm at, what I'm doing, what I'm looking for. We're going to look live together when I do have service. When I don't, I'm going to get as much footage as possible of every place there is. And then everybody in the whole community everywhere can go through it all. Spread it around. Do what you want. Clip it up, restream it. But please don't use it for anything negative. This isn't my purpose. My purpose here is to bring answers and to find summer. That's what my purpose here is. I drove by Walgreens and I drove by the Sonic on the way to my room. And I was at the Dollar General. It's on my live. I showed it for a few minutes and then I decided to turn around because it was private property. 146 in chat and 2 likes. I got more than 2 likes, you guys. Yeah, like this video if you want. I'm not asking you to. If you think this is positive and that this footage is new and that something can be done with it or we can figure something out from it. If you like art, that's I'm an artist. I just got to tell you guys that summer captured my heart, you know, months ago. This just doesn't happen today. This isn't me jumping on the bandwagon. Those of you who have been around know I've been in J for Justice's chat. You know that I drew her on her birthday. Um, I just was driven to come here. And I'm going to put together a really good video when I can figure out how to edit or have somebody edit it for me pro bono. Um, this is this is getting in a $500 beater Jeep and driving over 500 miles to document the last known 500 minutes of Summer Wells. And if you do the math on 500 minutes, I'm kind of wore out right now, so I can't tell you exactly, but how many hours is that? It's 8 times 6 is 480, right? 8.5 hours. And that's exactly what we know of that day, or think we know. McBro, you're doing a great job videotaping. Thank you, Scott S. Just love seeing this place with my own eyes, not just on Google Earth. Thanks very much for all you do. Well, thank you for being here and watching. And there's a lot more footage to come. This is just my first afternoon here, you guys. My first afternoon, and I've already got a lot. We're gonna go more in depth. 8.3 hours. Okay, so if you go from 8 o'clock that morning and you go 8.3 hours, you got what? 4, 4:15. Well, yeah, when she got up, right? Scott, will you ask them at Sonic, Dollar General, Walgreens, and see if Ellie got their footage? Because I've heard they didn't. I'm going to ask that. Hi, Amy. We have so much fun when you do your drawing tutorials. We do. Skulls with the skills. Right on. Um, if you guys have anxiety, panic attacks, if you can't sleep, especially if you're an insomniac, go watch my videos. They'll definitely put you to sleep. That's what I always say. I make fun of myself. To me, they're boring. That's why I never did this before. I've been drawing for a long time. I've done a lot of different things, a lot of art shows, a lot of different things with my art, but I've never drawn live because to me, who wants to sit and watch somebody draw for 4 hours, right? I didn't know, but it is relaxing. It's a stress reliever for a lot of people. Thank you, Sonia. I'm trying to do it real time in real life. And I know just being on camera is still isn't like being here. This is totally different than what you guys are seeing, you guys. It's way more intense. It's way more gnarly. It's hard to explain. We'll have to do it again, Scottish Mike. You're a badass with the paper and pencil. Oh, I got my room really warm, you guys. Um, because I don't know how to work stuff. So tomorrow's what do you guys want to plan tomorrow? I see 123 of you in here right now. Um, this is what I have, okay? Okay, tomorrow's Sunday, right? Okay, so the grand jury's on Monday. Um, I can try to get a hold of Ellie. I can try to get a hold of Detective Pruitt tomorrow. I don't know if I can get up before 8 o'clock, you guys, and drive to the medical center. I want to do it real time. So maybe we should do that on Monday, even though I don't know. I want to kind of go to that building though on Monday, right? It might be important. Hi, Marlena. Thank you for liking my art. Email me. My email is scottyskulls@gmail.com. I don't do gaming vids, Charlie. A lot of people tell me I got a radio voice. A few people have mentioned Bays Mountain. Let me look it up, and we'll see if we can't get over there. Yeah, I don't know, Jody. That's up to him. I'm not. We don't know, Harley. They're meeting. The grand jury is. We don't know if any kind of possible charges for this case are. I should have took a picture of my drawing, you guys, so I could have put it up here. I'll do that by tomorrow. In case you guys don't know, we're staring at the arrow sign where the milk jug video was taken. I do, Yolanda. I did. Um, her. I watched her thing. There's a lot there. There's a lot in that. Um, to decipher, and there's a lot of different viewpoints on how you can decipher each thing. It could be an object, it can be a thought, it can be a place. Sure was asking when I'm leaving. I'm going to be here. I was here today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday. I'm reaching out, you guys. Any creators, especially like her, or I'll name Jay for Justice. She's the one that got me here, you guys. She's the one that got me to draw online. She pushed me to do it, and then her cover in this is what got me into Summer's case. And another, I would love for her to be involved with this while I'm here. Another one is Gisla K from Grizzly True Crime, although she said she's not really covering the Summer case right now. Yeah, Jay's the bomb. She's a warrior, that girl. But yeah, I mean, if Cher wants to come up on panel, if any respectable creator, I gotta say, wants to come up on panel, um, I'm all in. If any of you viewers, anybody that's all about summer like I am, you guys want to come up on panel, I don't know how to pin a comment. I probably need to figure out how to do that so I can just pin the link. But if anybody wants to come up right now, somebody said they'd come up tomorrow. But if anybody wants to come up right now for a little bit, they can. Yeah, I don't know if I can from Bays Mountain. We'll find out, right? If not, I will get footage. And like it doesn't matter. This me being here doesn't matter what my opinion is. I have my own opinions and I have my own theories, but that's not what I'm trying to push. I want to just show everything, you know. So even if you guys have an idea that I don't agree with, I'm still gonna do my best to show it or to document it. Yes, I know I can stream from a water hole. I mean, I can't say that 100% for sure, but it's right in Kingsport, and I'm right nearby it right now. So I imagine, why don't we do that tomorrow, you guys? Um, let's do this. On Monday, we'll do the timeline. Okay. So on Monday morning at 8 o'clock, if I can get up, I should be able to. I should draw that fence. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm getting in the water. And somebody was a local was talking about that the water might be down lower than where she was even swimming at. It might be dry where she was standing at. But that's okay. I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna go all around. I'm gonna go in the trail. I'm gonna go everywhere I can go. And if I can be live, we're gonna spend some time there, maybe an hour or two, right? And you guys are gonna see that swimming hole. It really isn't a swimming hole. I don't even know why they call it. It's dangerous there. I think more people fish there. It's more for fishing, I would think. I don't know. I think maybe fishing lines would get caught up on all those trees too, though. But you have horrible service there. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I can do is go and find out, right? So Monday, let's do the timeline. Let's try to go to all the places um, that they went. Tomorrow night, what we'll do, because it's Sunday night, it'll be the night before we do that. Let's talk about the order of things and the most logical order that it is, right? That way, when I go and do it, it might not be in the exact order that this person said, but some of it might be what that person said. And we have three, but we really only have two, right? We have Candace that was there. Grandis didn't tell us much, and we'll talk about that tomorrow night. and we have H. And Allie, well, she puts her 2 cents in here and there, but she wasn't actually there. So we can just figure out how that part works into it, I guess. So that's what we'll do tomorrow night. We'll go over all of the locations. I have them all, and we'll go through all those, and then we'll get an order that we're going to do it, and we're going to run it in real time. We're going to drive it in real time, and we're going to hang out in the time that we don't know what they did, and we'll talk about what we think they did or why and where they're going next, and we'll try to put it together in the most logical way in real time, um, so we can kind of spend the day with Summer, I guess you could say, and we'll go buy all the things that they said they bought, with the exception of, I think, all the groceries, because we only know a couple of the things they bought, right? Um, but that's what we'll do Monday. Okay, and then if something happens with the grand jury, you guys got to be on it. Okay, if if news breaks, if WJHL is there, if Brian Etten is there, if anything comes on the news about it, and I need to be there, then if I'm live and we're doing this timeline, that's more important, right? So fly over there and we'll take care of that. So as long as you guys got that in the back of your head, Monday, just watch everywhere and everything for in case anything breaks, because I won't be able to be doing that because I'm going to be on the road and we're going to be live and I'm going to be filming. So that takes care of tomorrow night and Monday. So then we got to figure out what we can do tomorrow. Um, you guys tell me. We can go to Warriors Path. Is that what the proper name for that is? Warriors Path Horse Stables. We can do that on Monday, Yolanda. I'll go in all them stores and buy that and ask. And you know that a lot of kids work the counter and they've probably had a turnover and the same people probably don't work there. So um, tomorrow night when we're talking about the order and where everywhere I'm going to go, um, maybe you guys can do your homework, or you maybe already know. Um, I know they bought a twisted tea. Was it a can? What is there different flavors? I don't even drink that stuff. So you guys let me know tomorrow night what exactly it was. As far as the vapes go, if you guys, somebody said it was Skittles flavored. Another interview, somebody said there was 3 different flavors, 3 in a pack. I don't quite know what it is. So if you guys know, you don't have to tell me now, or if you can do your homework to find out exactly what, then I know what to look for and what to ask for to buy. And where it was, right? Like the Twisted Tea wasn't at the hippie house. It was either at the discount tobacco place that I found that wasn't named, or the Catch 22. But Catch 22 is what Allie said. Um, Neither H or Candace said that. So I'm going to go there anyway, though, just to cross it off the list. Pepsi Holic, if he wants to get a hold of me, um, and he wants to come on panel or he wants to meet up, I'm all in. I'm not gonna. I don't want to bother anybody. I don't want to, try to drag somebody in that doesn't want to be. If you guys, I'll let everybody know. I want you to let every creator know that I'm here. Um, I want you to let every creator know what my intent is and what my goal is while I'm here, why I'm here. And like if Candace wants to talk to me while I'm here, this is one thing I'd love to do, you guys, while I'm here. I would love to run through this scenario and don't go crazy in chat because we got to look at every possibility, right? No matter what we think, we have to, everything is a possibility. So, what I want to do, even though a lot don't agree, I want to try to figure out if there was an abduction, how it happened, how it could have happened. And I'm not allowed on the property, obviously, but it would be nice if while I was here, Candace allowed me and I would try to go up there and on the tree line and go in the back and out and down and where would I have parked and go through the whole scenario of that to figure out if it is possible and how it happened, if that's the way it happened. Because I want to look at every single way. No matter what my opinion is, no matter what my theory is, I want to try to look at every different way. I doubt she would even allow me to do that or get a hold of me. But you never know. The invitation is out there. If somebody wants to talk to me while I'm here, like Grandis or, you know, Allie or any of the neighbors or anybody else, uh, if you guys know them, talk to them. Like I said, I'm not going to reach out to them. Um, my email is scottyskulls@gmail.com. Um, and I'm going to be live like a lot. So they can come up in my live. And if I don't know who they are or their screen name, then one of y'all can let me know. But yeah, the invitation's out there. But I'm not going to go chase people around and bother people, right? That's not my intent here. I'm not trying to get interviews and, you know, put fake titles on of I did something when I really didn't. And all this. I'm not going to get into all that. I'm just here to document and get footage and try to get answers and try to find Summer. Just for information, the stores are very frustrated on answering now, and no filming is allowed in the hippie house now. That's what I'm figuring, you guys. Well, you can't film in any private establishment anyway, right? You gotta have permission first anyway. You're only allowed to film in public. So, it'd be like all these stores, it'd be me going in and asking if it's okay. If not, then we can always use the voice recorder, right? And I can go in and buy whatever I want. But yeah, just like the neighbors, just like everybody on Ben Hill Road, all these stores that have been named, they're probably fed up with this. There's probably been so many people come in and hassle them, and I feel bad for them. I do. And your visit can be anywhere from 1 to 6 hours. Schedule a primary care physician. Hour and a half, big difference. If you look on Kraken cases, they have videos of the trails on Wells property you can watch. Hope that's helpful to you. I found two of them. You can see because the foliage isn't all grown up. The dog trail is very prominent. I'm telling you, it's very steep, very steep. It's not a human trail at all. It's a dog trail, and for a 5-year-old, I don't know how. I mean, I can see the boys going up and down it, but I really can't see Summer running up and down it. There's no way. It's I mean, I can see her once in a while maybe, but it's not like a trail they ran around on, right? You can't ride motorcycles down it. Um, Emma does. I know where the neighbors that got in was yelling at Allie. I know they live right next door. I know where Allie lives and I know where the next door neighbors live also. But like I said, I'm not gonna we'll drive by there, but I'm not gonna go like look for him outside and run up with a big media on my shirt and shit, I'm not gonna do it. If the neighbors or Allie want to come in here and come on panel, and be respectful and have the positive outlook and goal that I'm trying to reach in mind, um, then I'm all in. The invitation's out there. You're exactly right, Yolanda. So what do you guys want to do tomorrow? The stores we can wait till Monday when we're doing our real time, um, because there's a lot of time, right, that we have to figure out what they did. I mean, you look at how close them places are together, and then you look at how much time elapsed, and it's all day. It's all day. So, yeah, there's a lot of questions. So we can do. Let's do the watering hole tomorrow, you guys. Let's do Warriors Path tomorrow, like an in-depth. We'll still go there on our timeline cruise on Monday, but let's go there and look in depth tomorrow. If I can do it live, we'll do it all live. If I can't, then I'll film it all and I'll come back here and upload it, and then we can go through it just like we did the Castle Loop and Ben Hill and all that. You're getting ignored, Scott. How dare you? If I can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Was I ignoring you? I didn't see you. I don't even know who all has wrenches. I know you do. You guys, it was like my second or third live, and I figured out. I figured out how to make wrenches. So, like the original, they're the OGs here. The wrenches are, yeah. Okay. Besides the watering hole, what do you guys want to look at tomorrow? Do you want me to go through Castle Loop again? I don't know if I have service over there or not. Actually, I didn't look on my phone while I was doing it. I was just filming. You need to turn your invisibility off, I guess. Yeah. You don't have a wrench in here, an OG? Uh oh, I'm in trouble now. Do you have a wrench in? Okay, I'll ask you, Audra. Do you have a wrench in Jay's channel? You guys got to give me some instructions. You're the you're the crew. You guys are the crew right now. So we'll do Warriors Path for sure. If I can do it live, we'll do it live. Do you want me to go back to Castle Loop or anybody? Do you guys want me to go back to Castle Loop and go slower? Do you want me to go to Broomstick Trail where all the witches live? You need a sword? A sword? Yes. Xena the Great. Poof, you have a sword. I'll draw you one. I drew one the other day. You want me to give you Lizzie's sword? Watch the one on Lizzie board, and I drew a badass sword. Well, it's kind of an axe, though, I guess. Yeah, it's an axe, not a sword. Oh, Don's route from Jonesboro. There you go. Ah, I don't have a pencil. Okay, so the route from Jonesboro, and he was at the Meadows, right? So I'm going to have to Google that. We'll figure that out. Okay, we'll do that. Jonesboro back to here. We're going to time it. Forget what he says. Forget what Google Maps says. We're going to figure it out on our own. Just like we did. We know how many minutes. We know it takes 15 minutes to get from Ben Hill Road to Chimney Top Loop, right? We know it takes 5 minutes, 5 minutes to drive it or less. I did it in less than 5 minutes. So it takes 5 minutes to drive it. He actually took 5:40, so he was going slower than me. Route from Jonesboro is a death wish. Why you say that? I drive race cars. I can handle it. Um, And this Jeep steers like a tractor, you guys. It's got a half a turn play in the steering wheel. I get pulled over for drunk driving all the time. I don't know why that's popping up, you guys. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be having music on. I don't know how I don't do it when I'm not. I have heard that the Fields Road has a dirt road that goes over to Fire Tower Road, which is on the other side of Chimney Top. Fields Road has a dirt road that goes over to Fire Tower Road, which is on the other side of Chimney Top. Okay, I'll I'll try to map that and see. So we got the route from Jonesboro, we got Wurst Path, and we got Fields Road looking for a dirt road that goes over to the Fire Tower Road. Fields Road. We can go to Fields Road too, I guess. Check that out. The wheels on Scott's truck go poof, poof, poof. Yeah, it's like a. It like slapping the pavement all the way down the road, and the faster you go, the faster it does it. Carrie says, I'm an OG, but no wrench. You got a wrench in the J's, Carrie? If you got a wrench in J's, you automatically have a wrench here. Guaranteed 100%. No questions asked. Sword, shield, and always a helmet at your side. Some tights might be good too. Knights always wear tights. Yeah. I've been here to aggravate you since day one, and all I get is a friend, lol. Aw. Frankie, you're badass though. You are. You have been here since day one. See, I'm gonna have to reevaluate. I'm gonna have to write some stuff down. Write this down. I should just read page 6, you guys. I miss a lot. I'm bad. Don't be mad at me. I'm not that smart, really. I just play a smart guy on TV. And I laugh at my own jokes. Just talking's great. Did anybody listen to the interview with Don and Brian? And did Don actually say we turned our back for a second and she was gone? So was he there or not? Because that was admitting he was there. I haven't seen that interview. How old is it? Is it new? And there's a lot of things that can be taken from that, right? Just by reading what you said, I haven't seen it, but just by reading what you said, Don says we turned her back for a second, she was gone. You know, I don't know. I mean, you can take it either way, I guess, but you could take it where they're married and people who are, or they're not married. Either way, they've got all them kids together, right? They've been together for years. And when people are together for years, they never say just the other person. Everything's we, right? Because they feel like the other person is a part of them and they're a part of the other person. I've been there. I've done that. Like when I'm by myself, I'll say, we, because you automatically include your partner. It's kind of a habit thing. So I don't know. I guess that's like psychological assessment that I shouldn't be doing because I'm not an expert. But the reenactment video over towards Chimney Top Loop could have been what his car GPS showed to Ellie, so he did it in the video. Maybe. Maybe. But it seems kind of weird that he didn't talk the same way in that video. He didn't say, like, this is what I did, this is where I turned, this is where I stopped, this is where I looked. It was totally different context than the Subaru video of him on his way home from work and going to the shed and then going up to the house, right? So if you listen to his language of how he's explaining it, it's totally different context. If you look at the vehicle he's in and the day or time of day is different, we don't even know. It could have been 2 weeks later that he did that other video, right? But he never says he went there that day. He doesn't. It's just it's his hunch of where somebody could have come out with her at? I guess. You don't know why you got one. You're a brat. No, you're not. You're quick with the wrench. Bell Road, where the lady searched. Bell Road. I never even heard of Bell Road. Where does Bell? How does Bell Road play into the whole thing, though? You and Michelle are OBs too. OGs. He says OBs. What? I want to be an OB. What's an OB? What do we gotta be an OB? Okay, here's another thing, you guys. Just on a lighter note. What should I call you guys? Okay, in Jay's chat, all y'all are reverters, right? Um, and in other people's chats, you're something else. That's okay, Scott. I think I have a broken belt. My car does the wobble right now. Yeah, I got a slapping tire bad. I don't know if it's gonna make it. You're right. It's all on page 6. Off with your head, the Vikings say. Fields Road. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna come on live in the morning, and we're gonna talk about where I'm gonna go before I leave, right? And I'm gonna have a pencil because I don't now, and I'm still tired because I only took a little nap. I think I've slept 2 hours in the last 2 days, 3 days. I don't know. But so I'm gonna sleep good at night. So I'll come on in the morning, and we'll talk about where we're gonna go, and then we'll go. And I think Warriors Park could be the path. Warriors Path can be the first one because it's right here. I'm screenshotting everyone's trip ideas. You'll email them to me when the live is over. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't. That's what I need. Everyone's, or just make a list. Would that be easier? Can you do that for me? Just write down like what they all are or whatever, and then put them all in an email so it's just one. So instead of a bunch of pictures, it's just like a list, maybe. Oh, Amy wants me to give her a time. I'm really bad with times, you guys. You guys get mad at me all the time because I say I'm gonna come on and I don't. But I don't make a event and then not come on and leave you guys hanging there, though. I don't do that. I'm a football player and a wrestler. I'm tough. You're probably not talking about me. And the Don video was from mid-November. Okay. Wow. Have I seen that now? I don't know. There's been so much, you guys, and my brain's scattered, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. I'm on your TV. Yeah, I'm not very smart. I just play a smart guy on TV. You fell asleep, Kim? But before I call it a night, I just want to say thank you, Scott, for all that you're doing in summer and Oz. Thanks for all the new faces. It's been amazing. Yeah, thanks for all the new faces in here, you guys. You know, I'm going to repeat it over and over and over and over again the whole time I'm here. This isn't about me. This isn't about clicks and likes. I'm not monetized. I could care less. I'm not going to put restrictions on my footage. Everything that I am showing you guys, everything is my original footage from right now. It's not clipped together. It's not something else that's brought in. This is all original footage. And it will be the whole weekend and in the next week. And if it helps you guys see the area better and see the places and be more connected to like the actual events and the places that she was, right? Like on Monday, we want to spend the day with Summer. We want to do and go where she was, basically, and figure out anything that we can figure out. Right, Tracy. You're right. Kim Maple dropped my link. Uh, if you guys want to fuel the quest, I might need bond money. I'm not sure. I might. I mean, I'm a pretty cool guy and I'm pretty laid back, but you never know. I might piss somebody off. I don't know. And I don't know what the cops feel like around here. They might be like totally disgusted and just put on the silver bracelets. I don't know. I might get charged with trespassing. I'm not trying to. I don't want to bother anybody, but you never know, right? 25 years with your old man. I do not say we unless he was beside me or involved in the present wrapped. Thank you for being here, True Crime with Eve. Who's a creator? Are you a creator? I don't watch a lot of different creators, so don't be mad at me. But if it's getting late, but does anybody want to pop up for just a few minutes and maybe put in their 2 cents on like what direction I should have or anything I should be doing? Yeah, no. Here, I'll make it easy instead of just um because I don't want to be on here all night, but I feel like I want to get every minute out of the time that I'm here, right? Uh, how do I? Now I don't know where to comment it, you guys. I forgot how to do it. What do I do? I'm an idiot. Off the field, I think the last place they searched, an area near home where you were. The road dead ends. Off of Field Road? Yeah, off of Fields Road. Bell Road connects to Fields Road. Okay, we're gonna go there tomorrow. So, somebody make a list. Heather, there, you got a job, and whoever else said they would make a list of these different spots. Fields Road, where it connects to Bell Road. So then tomorrow morning when I come on live, I can Google it and we can figure out where we're gonna go. The watering hole, right? The watering hole, the swimming hole, fishing hole, whatever it is. The route from Jonesboro to the house, right? Figure out, you guys, if you want me to go back to Chimney Top. Um, I mean, going through it really slow might be important, and actually looking around. So the different places, and we'll try to dig in deep and do some searches tomorrow, like search and like look and like get the lay of the land better, right? Like that swimming hole, there's a lot of controversy over that, so I really want to cover that, every aspect of it. Skullsters, bones, skull patrols, the bones crones, scotters, skullsters, charcoal crew, scullies. Okay, I'm gonna have to have a poll, not tonight. You guys think about all the best names you can have for yourselves. Numbskulls. Hey, there you go. That's a pretty good one. I like that. Numbskulls. I can be like, thanks for becoming a numbskull. Skull's mob, the Skull Crew. Thank you for being here, Yolanda. I appreciate you guys. Scullies. I'm way behind on chat, you guys. Scott H., you're in the drawing room. We're drawing conclusions. He says, welcome to Northeastern Tennessee. Um, I forgot. Oh, here we go. I'm such a dummy. It's right in front of my face. There's a link. Don't everybody jump on it at once. I can only have one person up at a time. Anybody want to come up, they can for a few minutes. I got about 40 more minutes. I'll go till 1 o'clock if you guys want me to. That's okay about a time. I like it. Numbskulls. Ooh, Scott Skulls is lagging bad. Am I? Or you're saying because I was behind in chat? Just make sure you hit the thumbs up. That's right. Hit the thumbs up. Spread it around all the other creators. Say, Scotty Skulls is in Tennessee. You want to be a Skulls? You are. You're here. You're a numbskull. I can't have members. I don't have any members. Oh, behind on chat. I don't have any members. Not even one. I don't even know how you get to the point where you do. I'm not even worried about that. Drove down the holler as far as she could go in the church and turned around and came back home. Right. Well, she said she went to the church first, and I think she said she implied or said that she went down by the other church, and then she came back, and then she went down the holler as far as she could go. I'm trying to figure out if it's not Ben Hill Road, which road is it? Which holler did she go up? And how far can you drive? And it upset me today when I pulled in the end of Ben Hill and there was a cable across. That sucks because that Jeep would climb up in that mountain. I can tell you, I've been in through some shit with that truck. And wherever it won't go, I'd walk. I want to go up there and search. So I'm talking to the police. I'm talking to the county clerks on Monday. If that's public easement, public road, then I don't care if there's a cable across or not. I can walk it. She's connected to the Wi-Fi at church to say we don't know how she stayed connected. We don't know. I know she didn't take off her Wi-Fi and go drive around and be texting them. I can tell you that because my phone dropped like dead straight when I was on live. It went within like 100 or 200 feet. It went from having bars to nothing. It gone. It's like a wall. And I turned around and came back and I popped back in my own live. Yeah, there's no way she talked to him the whole time. There's no way. It's impossible. I know because I was there in the phone. Now, if AT&T works out there, I don't know. It must if Grandis's phone works. Plus, they're up higher, right? So, oh, I dropped a link. Nobody wants to come in. Nobody wants to come on panel for a minute. What about you, Scott H? Why don't you tell me where to go? You were talking about Chimney Top Loop, and I was talking about it 2 or 3 months ago. Way back on Jay's chat, long time ago, she was doing map time, and I was talking about going up to the Ben Hill Road to the end and how it goes up through there and how it comes down over the top and it meets up with Broomstick. The Broomstick. a way to go from Chimney Top Loop via Tarpole Lane or Fire Tower Road. You know, there's a weird thing on the property plat that is straight. It's like a straight line, but yet when you look at the images, there's no road there at all. It's kind of weird. Um, oh, that's cool, Zena. Is Scott still here? I'm here, dude. You want me to look in a certain spot? We ain't got to use Google Maps or Google Earth. McBro pipes up. Well, I'm gonna redrive it slow. I might get out and stop and walk around at like spots where I think, but there's nothing. There's no access. There's no access off that loop up into, and if you go up the hill, it's not where Ben Hill is. Ben Hill is east of that by over a mile. And I don't know if you guys know what it's like to walk through an uninhabited mountain over a mile, but it ain't like walking on a city sidewalk, and it takes a long time to hike that. I don't even have any music going, you guys. If I do the music, I can't do this screen, so I guess we'll just keep going the way we're going. I'm trying to get my phone going here, so um, there we go. I love sugar skulls. You got shirts? I got my own shirts I drew, you guys. I got to figure out how to get them printed again. I had them some printed like a long time ago, and then COVID happened, and then my printer went out, and so then ever since I haven't been able to do it. I don't know if I don't know if I can't see out here if somebody goes wants to come up or not because I'm outside again. I don't think anybody does. Nobody got to be scared of me. I'm looking for help, you guys. No, it wouldn't Leotech. That's why I think she's lying. lying. Yeah, I know I need merch, right? Well, I have merch, right? All my art. I need to get it all organized. I'm not good with all that stuff. And like putting my images on shirts and stuff. Like I got these shirts. It's a line. It's called Skull Emojis. And what I did is I drew emojis, but they're skulls. Actually, well, no, my little circle right there is the bird. That bird I drew. I think that's on StreamYard though. If you go on my YouTube, if you look at my profile pic right now, I think it's the hard eyes. She's like laughing and she has hard eyes and little tufts of hair. She's like really, she's gnarly. Nitty's asking for any adventure suggestions for tomorrow. I don't know how many places we have on there. You need Skomojis right now, meow. I need Skomojis right meow. Somebody needs to come up on panel right now. Meow. Bays Mountain, please. Amy, I'm not sure about that one. I've never tried. You need Wi-Fi or Facebook Messenger to work. Just saying, meow. Can you get someone on a four-wheeler to go back on Ben Hill and see? We got to figure out if it's public or not. You know, if one of the locals did it, somebody that lived on the street, they're not going to get arrested for trespassing, right? But I would. I was actually going to bring I got a crappy quad. It runs good, but it's crappy. and I was gonna bring it, and then I decided not to. I better scope it first. But I can't coffee. My old man is far too slang for YouTube meow. You guys aren't even getting what I'm doing. Remember that movie? Yeah. Wasn't a cop. A cop did it. He'd do it on purpose. Could Scott have members? How does one get that set up? I think you got to be monetized and stuff, Amy. I don't even know. I'm not monetized. Maybe one day I will. I don't know. I'm more interested in like people, liking my art. And I always say when I'm drawing on I've always said on my channel, if you want to support my channel, just buy my art. And even if I was monetized, like seriously, if somebody gave me a $50 super chat on a live, I would send them a print. I don't want people to give me money for nothing. Like it's just buy my art. And like for this, if you want to help for this cause, then fuel the quest. It's not about me. This is about Summer. Super Troopers, right meow. Chicken effort. Yeah. All right. I guess go ahead and email that list, and I'm gonna try to get some sleep. as soon as soon as I wake up, I'll go live. So I'm not gonna give you a time, so people aren't waiting, and I'll make nobody mad. Obviously, I'm here, and I'm not just gonna brush you guys off, right? Um, and I want to thank all you guys for being here. I want you guys to watch this. I want you guys to spread the word. I want you guys, any creators, take this, use it, but please make it for positive, not negative or drama. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I want this all to be positive. I want it to be a positive experience. I want something good to come from this, even if it's just the slightest little thing. I'm, you know, I'm only me, so I'm dependent on you guys to be able to see or point out or suggest. The auction was fun, Carrie. We'll do that again. And just remember, guys, this is about Summer. This ain't about me. This ain't about you. This ain't about any other creator. This ain't about all the people that had injected themselves into the case because they had a relationship somehow with somebody. This is about Summer. Oh, well, if she is, Heather, she just got home because the mail was in the mailbox when I was there. I can cruise by. We can cruise by again in the morning and see if the mail's gone, and I can look for a vehicle, I guess. Yeah, share this everywhere, you guys. There ain't no restrictions on this. I don't even care about fair use or whatever. Just make it positive, you know? The whole point is that maybe in my footage, somebody will see something that I didn't. Or maybe there's something of significant value that we don't even see now that we see later. You never know, right? Just like Red, White, and Buffoon, right? They had no idea they had Gabby's van on dash cam. No idea. They were just driving down the road, filming. They went back and looked, and oh wow, same thing goes, right? You never know. You never know. So it's all about the footage, getting hours of footage everywhere I can, because you never know where or when, right? All right, guys. Love you guys. I'll I'm gonna eat some more and get some sleep, and I'll pop up in the morning. I can't give you a time. We're not doing the timeline tomorrow, so it won't be early like 8, but whenever I get up and get myself together. And if I can, I'll put a reminder thingy up like a half hour, hour before. Like right when I wake up, I'll do it in that way. And I'll just use the same. Well, I'll make a new picture. I'll use another picture off my footage, I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with their mailbox. She had mail in her mailbox, and I didn't even zoom in and look at that what was on it or nothing. I didn't touch it. That's a federal offense. I'm not messing with that. I just know there was mail in the mailbox. Uh, Lisa Scott H was in here. I threw out the link. If he wants to email me, if he knows something I don't know, if he wants me to go somewhere and film something, I'm here. I'm right here. If you want me to film a particular spot or walk a certain place anywhere, let me know, Scott. Or any creator that's got a spot that they think I need to go, I'll go and get footage because Google Maps and Earth don't show half of nothing compared to actual footage. Numbskulls, yeah, that's good. That's good. We're gonna go with that. All you numbskulls. It's in my email. Okay, thanks, Nadie. Perfect. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm wore out. Drive 8 hours your way. One day I might. You never know. All right, guys. Thanks. I appreciate it. Everything you do and anything you can do to help. If it's a bit of information, if it's a place I need to go, if it's reaching out to other creators, whatever it is, let's try to, make something positive out of this and do something, no matter how small, to try to help find summer. All right, you guys. Love you. See you on the flip side. The flip side. I guess we can call it the flip side. All right, I got to figure out what I'm doing here. All right, I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Later, Gators.